Okay, I got some. This is actually my second guitar that I've ever done any fret dressing and leveling on. I'm actually learning just YouTube, Google Gemini, and a bunch of other videos and help from people like you watching these videos. So on this one here, I got the tape down here. I also covered up the pickup because I have some steel wool that I'm going to be using to polish these up. So I don't want to get any metal shavings or anything in there, and I don't want to remove the whole neck. So I'm just going to do it just like this. But just like my last guitar, I have this little fret file right here that I got on Amazon. Nothing fancy, no StuMac or Nomad or anything, but it got the job done on my last guitar. I'm actually waiting on some strings for them in the mail. Got my fret rocker here. Got one of my sanders here. And for the most part, and like I said, for the most part, I'm just going to go through here, level these out best as I can to my abilities. This right here is a handy little tool. You're only supposed to measure out 3 frets at a time. This is why they have different sides on here. When you start getting down here, you're gonna need that side and whatnot. That's why they got different sides on it. So this is a cool little tool to have. I got some tuners coming, some cheap ones. I think I found like $13 ones on Amazon too. They're gonna be better than these ones because they're actually broke. So, but I'm gonna make this nice playable again, and also removed. They had a little yellow soapbox looking thing on there that looked really ugly. So I removed it and kept it all nice and black. So this kind of looks a little classier to me. Interesting too here on this here. These right here actually, it's just all, they're already set in there. I thought that was interesting. But this is a like Epiphone Junior. But a lot of people actually mod these too. But this right here, like I said before, I'm jumping around a little bit. But this right here, just kind of go down here, and then once I feel like a little bit of rocking, I use my marker, and and you have to go all the way from the top, from the bottom, and then after that you just kind of, you can file that section that you feel like it needs it. But that's more or less it. I'm no luthier or whatever. I'm learning as I go. And I like doing stuff like this. So I'm teaching myself soldering as well, and guitar maintenance, and mainly a lot of music stuff, just because I've been doing music nearly my whole life. So, and now I'm finally at my age now, just digging a little deeper. Much love, Moshe Beats. Now I marked this area down with this pen because this whole thing from top to bottom was not level. I filed it to the point where it actually has no more marker marks. And you probably can't see, but there's little slight, I have a terrible camera here, excuse me. There's little light flakes of metal that you can kind of see that's kind of coming off. Over time, these things wear, they get weathered. This guitar is 23 years old. It doesn't look like it's never been maintained. So, but overall, actually, I went through with the rocker on this one. There was only a couple of frets that were actually off, surprisingly. And I did play this before I did any of this. I actually played it before I bought it, but I bought this for $80. An Epiphone Les Paul, basically not Junior, for $80. So let's see what I can do in this here. You can't even get like a cheap, one on. Well, yeah, you probably could on Amazon, but might not play as good as this one. I don't know. You got me. But I like restoring and fixing things that may not be good for other people. Much love. Okay, it took some time here, but I had to use this, and then after I got it all even, there was parts here in the bottom and the back parts at the top that needed a file. So I marked this with a pin with a little part here and part there, and then I used some sandpaper here to kind of even it down. You see, there's little bitty. You probably can't see from my camera; it's not really good. There we go. You see those little shavings there, but there is no rocking. And that's what you want to do.